It's football time in Center Grove, and tonight the Trojans kick off their 2024 campaign with the Westfield Shamrocks coming into Ray Skillman Stadium here at 7:30, and I'm standing here next to Coach Eric Moore entering his 26th season. And Coach, we're getting ready to kick off this Heidelberger Allstate Insurance pregame show, and you know it's been a long off season. Tell us about your team and what you expect this season.
Well, it's going to be interesting tonight with the Shamrocks. They haven't been here since 1959, I believe, is the last time they played at Center Grove. And they are a playoff team that we had in the state championship actually 2 years in a row. So it's going to make for a fun matchup. The off season has been long. We've got a few casualties from the off season we normally don't. So we're going to have to play above our head a little bit. Next man up has been the whole mantra since probably March or April this year, it seems like. But we've come together pretty solid. We've had a good 3 weeks of what you would call a training camp, and now it's time to show what we can do.
Tonight is senior night, and this is going to be a team that has a lot of seniors starting on both sides of the ball. Give us a little bit of what you expect from the offense.
Well, offense have to move the chains, and we have to really mix things up. Stay on the field. That's going to be huge to keep their offense off the field. We got to stay on the field. A 3 and out is almost as bad as a turnover for us tonight. So we just got to keep after it, run the ball hard, throw the ball, make good plays. No one has to win the game. Just do what you're supposed to do.
Defensively, have some newer players on that side of the ball. Haven't played it in a few years, but typical Center Grove, hard knocks, physical defense.
Yeah, we move pretty well. We don't have nearly the size we've had in the past, but we do move well. We're going to make that be the problem for when you play against us and run offense. We're going to be sort of everywhere. We do have a lot of good skill kids in the secondary, and our 2 new linebackers, Jack Browning and Williams, make it give us a little more depth there, a little more strength and size to help out that young defensive line. I just got to make plays. Guys got to go make plays. We got to get some turnovers somewhere. If it's a fumble or if it's an interception, the defense has got to get off the field.
Westfield comes in this year probably one of the most veteran teams. They have a lot of players coming back from a very successful run. They lost in double overtime last year to Crown Point in the semi-state. Last week they went against Ben Davis. What did you see from them in that scrimmage?
They did a great job. They don't beat themselves. They don't commit penalties. They're very physical. They got some good speed. Their quarterback does a great job. I think their defense is their high point. They have a great D-line. Their linebackers are really big and physical but can run, and their secondary his coverage is really solid. They have a good kicking game, obviously. But their offense, it features, a lot of different things than they had last year. Last year they pretty much ran the ball a lot like we normally do. This year I think they're going to spread out a little more. It's just the quarterback, he creates so many problems because he can take off with it or throw the ball.
Well, before we wish you well, a couple announcements we want to make sure everybody understands if you're coming to the game. It is a new policy, a clear bag policy, so be sure that when you get here early, but you can't get in with the normal bags that you maybe have had in the past. It is senior night. Festivities are going to kick off around 6:55, so if we can get everybody in the stands and loaded to watch the seniors be celebrated, that'd be great. The other thing is, Coach, it's going to be jam-packed. It always is on opening night. We're going to be here at Ray Skillman Stadium. Westfield travels extremely well. We couldn't be more excited to have them come into Ray Skillman Stadium. Let's jam-pack this place. Coach, good luck, and let's start this campaign with a W.
Yeah, we're going to have to really put it together tonight. Need some great senior leadership and just good, hard-nosed, tough football. It's going to be who's going to tackle and who's going to block, how hard are we going to run the ball, how well will they tackle us, and how well will we tackle them, who can make some big plays. Most of all, have fun, show your Trojan pride. Go Trojans, beat the Rocks from Westfield.